We even got the little details on the toenails. Look at that.
Chartimus, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking back hits, Chartimus, subscribe.
And there's nothing around that you could throw at your enemies. Could you use your boogers? Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the 2019 X-Men Caliban Build-A-Figure Waves Beast. We're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Oh man, I'm excited to finally have this in my hands. I have seen so many people talk about this figure already. Anyway, you can see Beast right over there, and then on the back you can see that same image again, and then there's Read Up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. Then there's the other figures from the wave, and then on this side you can see Beast again. You get an X logo spot varnish on the top, not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Beast out of the packaging, and what a beast of a figure this is. Oh my goodness, I'm so pleased with this thing. Okay, so first off, it looks awesome. I love the aesthetics of this figure, but we're getting a huge amount of articulation with this figure that just kicks that fun factor to a very high level that I have not seen from a Hasbro Marvel Legend in a very long time, or in a Marvel Legend period in a very long time. Very stoked about this figure. We don't get a ton of accessories, so let's get a closer look at those, and then we'll get a closer look at Beast. So we do get a Caliban Build-A-Figure piece with this figure and these 4 interchangeable hands, and just getting my biggest gripe with the figure out of the way is that I wish we had more accessories, but you could say that with almost any figure that I really like a lot, you know what I mean? Just more accessories like interchangeable heads, some glasses, a book, but I love that we get these extra hands right over here, especially this one, you know, this is kind of like his pivoting or, you know, his parkouring hand, I'm calling it, and I love how the detail came out on these. I mean, look at that black paint over the blue. That looks really good. The sculpting of the fur looks great. Love how all the nails came out. I guess I could have painted the nails a darker blue color, but I'm not really that upset about it. Look at the detail on the inside of the hands. I mean, God, man, is that a lifeline right here or something? I don't know, but yeah, I'm just really impressed with all that detail in there. This pleases me very much. And then we get an old school Toy Biz problem that we've had in the past where, you know, the paint isn't going all the way through the hinge. Right now, I'm just very happy to see paint on the hinge, so I'm not even really upset about that light blue coming through right there. But you can see some tiny little line marks right there on the fingernails. Oh man, this is so rad. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And then looking at this one right here, that looks really good too. All the hands look great, man. I'm pleased with the hands that they gave us. So I'm really happy to finally see a Gimli style head sculpt for Beast. We have several Beast figures from Marvel Legends, but none of them really captured the Gimli style, and I'm very happy to see that over here. So I think that looks great. I do have a little bit of extra black paint seeping from the hairline. Some minor gripe and a little bit right over there, but other than that, I think they did a great job on this head sculpt. The teeth, the gums, the tongue, the eyes, you know, I like how the whited out eyes look right here. The eyebrows look really good. I love how the hair came out. We have that color variation with the blue and the black. That looks fantastic. I'm just going to gush throughout this whole review, man. I'm just extremely stoked for this figure. And the little things like, you know, this light blue sticking out right over here, that doesn't really bother me. Not at all, man. I am so pleased with this. And then the fur sculpted throughout on this thing just looks spectacular. I think they just did such a fantastic job with this. Even on the inside of these armpit joints right over here, the shoulders look really good. Man, the arms look fantastic. I'm just singing Hasbro's praises through and through on this video, man, just because I'm so pleased with this. Looking at that Beast back, looks great. Oh, man. Yeah, this is awesome. This is just truly amazing. I'm just totally pleased with this. He's even got a belly button right over there. The belt can be moved around a little bit, so it's not really stationary. You can shift it around if you need to. Shorts look great. And then I don't even have like major dents or anything right here, and I've posed the heck out of this thing. I always try to pose my figures like crazy before I get a detailed look at the aesthetics of the figure so I can see what kind of damage has happened from me posing it around. And you can see that these upper thighs look great, man. I'll get into the articulation in just a second, but man, all that fur sculpted throughout just looks amazing. I'm thoroughly pleased with this figure. This is so freaking cool, man. And these toes, we even got the little details on the toenails. Look at that. All that fur and everything. We get toe joints. Wow, man, I'm so pleased. And even the bottom of the feet look great too. Look at that. Oh, the articulation is so awesome. Okay, so you can move the head up very far and it will move down pretty far as well. You get side-to-side motion and a bit of head tilting for some expressions. You get these awesome butterfly joints right over here that move forward and back. Shoulders move outward that far. You can move them down very close to the figure. You could rotate a full 360. Bicep swivel. Great double jointed elbows. I mean, for such a bulky figure, that is awesome. All the hands turn side to side and hinge up and down. You get a diaphragm joint that turns side to side. Diaphragm pivot. You can see that diaphragm pivot go. And it'll crunch forward at the diaphragm and back at the diaphragm. We also get a lower ab crunch right over there. So all together, you'll crunch forward that much and back that much. We also get this awesome feature over here by just pulling down, and then you can see the two legs drop down, or you could shift them back up. You could hear the click. That is awesome. So with it shifted down, you can get the legs swung all the way outward, and he will kick all the way up. If you want to get some really cool crazy poses, you could swing it outward and up, and you can get his leg all the way like that. That is incredible. You could turn that all the way around. Wow. And no scuffing or anything. Oh, maybe tiny little bits, but not really, man. And then you get an upper thigh cut right here. Great double jointed knees. The ankles move down, they move up. He has ankle pivot and toe articulation. Oh, I'm so happy. This is awesome. Now to measure out this beast figure, you can see it's standing right at 7 inches tall. And for the beast comparison that I've been looking forward to, we have our new Hasbro Beast compared to the 2004 Toy Biz Beast. Coincidentally came out in the same wave of the Gambit figure that I just reviewed yesterday, and I've always loved this figure. Thanks so much, Ari, for the birthday gift way back from 2004 when I first got this, but I actually have 2 of these just because I really like the figure a lot. Now we get individual thumb articulation and finger articulation for the index finger, and I'm not going to get into a full review on this guy. So this guy does have some good articulation, except the torso doesn't really have any, where this one has a whole ton. And I've seen people swap the heads on this. I don't have a desire to do that. I like this head sculpt more for this figure right here. I never thought this was really that great of a head sculpt, you know, not my favorite anyway. I really like this a lot. For a couple more Beast comparisons, we have the Beast from the X-Men Classics, thanks to Century Productions for encouraging me to pick this one up. And then we have the Astonishing Beast, and thanks to Solid Snake for helping me get this. But oh my goodness, what a stinker of a figure that is. So now we have the best Beast figure in my opinion, and the worst Beast figure in my opinion. Expect to see this guy in a Letdowns episode at some point. And then here's our new Marvel Legends Beast next to the Marvel Select Beast that came out just not too long ago. And I really think Hasbro nailed the body structure of Beast with this figure over here. This one's a little bit taller and lankier than it should be, and I did have a lot of fun posing this figure with the diorama that came with the Marvel Select.
Beast Party, yeah!
Oh, my stars and garters. Oh, my stars and garters. Stars and garters. Oh, my stars and garters. Stars and garters. And then to compare Beast next to a couple other Blue Team X-Men figures, we have Psylocke and Gimli. And I didn't take any pictures of the full Blue Team. I'll wait till I complete my Blue Team. And then here's Beast next to the only other figure from this wave that I've already reviewed. We have Gambit, and I did give Gambit the Marvel Select staff. I don't know, I like the brighter silver. I think it just works better, and it's the same size as the one that came with this figure. And then here's Beast next to your average 600 scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Classic Spider-Man. Hey, so if Colossus throws you, what do you call that? A blue ball special? Well, what? Too soon? I love this figure. What else can I say, man? I am just so happy with it. I think this is the best figure that Hasbro has ever made. I actually love this figure to the point where, yeah, I'm confidently saying right now, in my personal opinion, I think this is the best figure Hasbro has ever made. One of my favorite Marvel Legends of all time right now. And at the price point of about 20 to 25 bucks, I'm giving this the ultimate Sun rating of... I love it! 2, please! Oh man, I definitely need 2 of them. I gotta have one with my Avengers and one with my X-Men. In my memory, I do think of Beast looking like this when he was with the Avengers, so I think this is just very, very cool. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys have any gripes? Are there any gripes out there that I'm not seeing? Because I'm just totally pleased with this piece right over here. Totally in love with the figure. I want to know if there's anybody that feels differently than I do. And I hope you guys all liked this video. If you did, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell if you have not already. And a big thanks to all these people that support this YouTube channel on Patreon account. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you guys are enjoying the daily posts. It really has been a lot of fun, and I appreciate the increased engagement over there. If you're interested, link in the description below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, be sure to check out marvelousnews.com, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Stardust. I recently got my name changed from ShartimusPrime Pics on Instagram back to ShartimusPrime, so I'm very stoked about that, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crazy. crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Shot.